Oh, here. Okay, now we're good. And welcome back to the Gaylord Resorts and Convention Center here in Orlando, Florida, as we continue day number 2 of the 2024 KSA Events Holiday Tournament, again here in Orlando, technically, as we take a live look inside of the Convention Center. As we take a live look inside of the Convention Center. Take a live look inside of the Convention Center. We'd finally get there. We are technically in Kissimmee, Florida, as we get ready for Marshfield Tigers and the Middletown Middies. This is round 2 in the winner's bracket. Next game, win or lose, for either team will be on Monday at 12:30. Winner here moves on to the championship game on Monday, and the loser moves on to the consolation game. And again, either case, the game is at 12:30 on Monday afternoon. Let's take a look at the Middleton Middies as we get to know our friends from Ohio. And right there in Middletown, Ohio, a school enrollment of 1,753, coming in with a record of 3-4, 3 wins, 4 losses, averaging just under 70 points per game. And we take a look at their last 3 games. It was a loss against Lakota East, and then a couple of wins. Coleraine, 58-28, nice 30-point win for the Middies a couple of weeks ago. And then yesterday, beat J.M. Tate here in the opening round game. And the Middletown Middies, coached by Bill Edwards, had a chance to talk to Coach Edwards before today's game. I'll sprinkle in those tidbits as our game progresses. Let's take a look now at the Marshfield Tigers. Tigers improved to 4-2, so it shows 3-2 on there. Their win yesterday against Knoxville Catholic, and again, that was a 67-58 win. Improves the Tigers' record to 4-2 on the season out of Marshfield, Wisconsin, right in the center of the state. High school enrollment 1,252, scoring just under 60 points per game, and they're led in scoring by senior Brooks Hinson, averaging 19 points per game. Landon Lee, another senior, 10 points per game. Landon had a career high yesterday, 29 points in that win over Knoxville Catholic. And Valen Ramberg, Jr., averaging 9 points per game. We've got, what do we have here? 2 minutes before opening tip-off. So just tell you, I talked to Coach Bill Edwards, Middies head coach, before today's game. Had a nice talk, and great to meet Coach Edwards before today's game. He was telling me, listen, the record is, what it is, and but when times have been good, we've played better as a team. We've been able to get the ball on the inside. Guys like Deshaun Shows, number 21, we'll see in purple today, get the ball inside. Let Jeremiah Landers, number 2, averaging 15 points per game. Let Landers get out and do what he does best, and that's when we've been good. We've played more as a team. We've let the game flow better and operate just more as a team here together, and that's when things have went well. And like I said, including yesterday, the opening win here yesterday. For the Marshfield Tigers, a slow start of the year as the number 1 team in Division I in Wisconsin. No longer that. A bit of a slow start. I said it on our show on Monday. Team like Marshfield just figuring it out, as they say. We take a look at the Tigers warming up on the far side of the court. But, we'll see what transpires here today. I think we're in store for a good one, and I think we're going to have a good time. Jason Zaleski here on the call. Rachel's on the 1s and 2s. We'll take a 30-second break. Back for tip-off. Right after this, you're watching Marshfield Tigers basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Join the Gross family of satisfied customers at Gross Buick in Marshfield. Come see their large selection of cars, trucks and SUVs on the Marshfield lot. Or find it at grossauto.com, and we'll have it delivered to Marshfield for your convenience. You'll love their people and state-of-the-art service department, where service guests get a free courtesy car. Top it all off with the Gross lifetime engine warranty on most vehicles. Gross Buick of Marshfield.
And just about ready for tip-off. Tip-off today brought to us by Shuta Funeral Services in Stevens Point and Plover. Here to help you with all your funeral needs with 2 convenient locations and a personal local touch. Let the experienced staff serve your family. Learn more at shutafuneral.com. That's shutafuneral.com. Starters as we take a look on the floor for the Middies. Michael Maldonado wears number 1. Jeremiah Landers wears number 2. Number 4, Chandler Shields. Number 15, Niger Rougeau, and number 21 is Deshaun Shows. For the Marshfield Tigers, number 5, Brooks Hinson. Number 11, Landon Lee. Number 2, Joey Ketterer. And number 24, Valen Ramberg. And number 23, Ethan Connect. Those are your 5 on the floor on each side. As our officials come to the floor, this is game 2 of 5 for this crew today. They officiated the girls' basketball game before this. And if I remember right, it was a team from Alabama that won. I wasn't paying that close of attention, but the Alabama girls, the white team beat the black team that day. It was close. It was a 2-point game. We could have had overtime. There was a shot at the buzzer to tie it, which I suppose could have put this one behind schedule, but yeah, we're here. We're ready. Four games going on, 4 courts in use. We are on court number 2. But all 4 courts ready to be live right now. We are live here on court 2. Our officials check with both Shows and Ramberg, see if they approve of the ball. They both do. A little sly grin from both of them, saying, yep, looks good to me, ref. And getting a couple things sorted out at the scorers table right now. Time for us to tell you that River Edge Golf Course has memberships ready for the 2025 season. Get membership rates and details at riveredgegolfcourse.com. That's River Edge Golf Course in Marshfield. Along with, you can play America's Pub Quiz Trivia every Tuesday at Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. Win prizes, bring your friends. The fun starts 7 o'clock every Tuesday night. It's trivia night at Nuts Deep in Marshfield. So it looks like the meeting has adjourned at the scorers table. And whistle. Middies and the Tigers here in round 2. Winner moves on to a 12:30 game on Monday. Opening tip goes to the Middies. Here's Landers with it. Outside it comes. Shot from Shields is on the way and coming right to us. Rebound, Jason. Thank you. A missed shot there from Shields. Tigers will head to the north. Did you know that? That's facing north? Okay. No, she said. Hinson with it here in the lane. Got swatted by Shields. Back come the Middies. Shields on the wing. Over now to Rougeau. And here's Landers. Landers coming in, averaging 15 points per game. Shows at the high post. Low block now for Landers. And the Middies sorting out this Tigers defense. Corner 3 for Maldonado. Rims in and out. Rebound Shields. The Middies' height getting the best of the Tigers on that one. Here's Landers in the lane. Floater kid doesn't fall. Rims are tight on this side. With 1:07 off the clock. Ketterer gets a screen from Lee. Welcome everybody too from Southwest Ohio joining in on the broadcast today. Thank you all for watching. I hope we do a good job for you. I know you've got a great broadcast outlet there that carries a lot of your games. Here's Connect, got that one poked away by Landers. Tigers retain. Ramberg in the corner, 3 is good. Splash for Valen Ramberg. The Tigers draw first. Here's Shows with Connect on him. And near steal, ball still on the floor, and we're going to get a foul on Shows as he was falling to the floor, reached in on Hinson. So first foul of the game. Yep, Chuck says Middletown is from Ohio. Probably had that question in before our pregame coverage. Did have that graphic up, but yeah, from Ohio. And then we get a reach up top on Maldonado. So 2 quick fouls on the Middies. Just about 2 minutes in. Ramberg dumps down to Hinson. Hinson on the low block with Shields looking at him. Lee from three is good. Landon Lee had a career high yesterday of 29. He's on the scoreboard here in the first quarter. Tigers lead 6-0 early. Shields, Ramberg looking after him. Up top now to Shows. Shows will hand off back to Landers. Here's Landers on the drive from the elbow. Kicks it back out. Gets it back. Landers, long three, good. Nice shot there from Jeremiah Landers. And the Middies are on the board here in the game. Here's Lee. Ramberg left all alone, goes up strong and was goaltending. The ball does fall through. It was touched, though, by Shows. And 2 points for the Tigers and Val Ramberg. These Middies will play above the rim. They are very comfortable up high. And from what I saw in warm-ups, just comfortable on the basketball floor. It's a fun team to watch in warm-ups. There's a Rougeau three is good. Niger hits from deep. Here's Ketterer, baseline drive, cut off by Shows. Ball over to Lee. Gets a screen from Connect. Gives it off in the corner now for Hinson. Hinson dumped down to Connect, gets that ball batted out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. Good hands from Michael Maldonado. Lead inbound in the backcourt to Connect. Hinson will come and retrieve. 8-6 Tigers. Just about 4 minutes in here to this one. Again, thanks for joining us. Jason Zaleski here as we bring you basketball here from the 2024 KSA Holiday Tournament. Here's Ramberg on the baseline, leans in, shot too strong. And ball out of bounds, last touched by Purple. It'll be white ball. A lot of hands in there, and we are 90 feet away, so you can give yourself your own opinion as to who touched that last. This one's stripped away by Rougeau. Down it comes quickly to Shields, up and good. Give a layup to Shields. Graze the rim. So, if you're counting dunks separately, you'll have to wait on that one. A rim graze on a layup. Just a layup. Here's Lee, deep three, good. Landon Lee, timber. 6 quick ones for Lee. Marshfield leads by 3. 4.5 in and a fast-moving first quarter. Again, if you're just joining us from Wisconsin, we play quarters according to NFHS. Wisconsin, one of the few left that are playing halves of basketball. Inside to Shows, turns on Connect, comes up short. Connect spills. Hinson will slow and let Ethan back to his feet. Here's Ketterer, quick three in the corner. That's short. A rebound to Maldonado. Here come the Middies. Landers in the lane, and a smooth operator is Jeremiah Landers. Three here from Ketterer is good. So Joey Ketterer hits from deep. And we're going to get a timeout. Coach Bill Edwards calls the timeout. And we will do the same. You're watching Marshfield Tigers boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
And back here to the Gaylord Palms Resort and Convention Center. Marshfield leads 14-10. Middies coming out of their own timeout. There's no place like Hefco Floral Company and Hefco.com for the holidays. Hefco Floral in Patriots Tower, across from Pick and Save in downtown Marshfield. Thanks to all of our sponsors. They're the ones who allow us to be here in Florida. And you get to watch from Wisconsin and Ohio today. Ohio Buckeyes getting ready to head to the football field on, Wednesday, gang? Here's a 3 from Shields. Buckeyes fans, hit us up in the chat box. And remind me where your squad's playing, who they play. I don't have the football brackets up at a basketball tournament, but I'd be happy to pass on the info. Bearcats fans, no playoffs. Here's Landon Lee. Xavier Musketeers. Does Xavier field a football team? I honestly don't remember. Shields over to Maldonado. Backing down is Arujo, and Lee saves it in. Middies will collect. Calling for it is Shields. He'll shoot over the top of Ramberg, come up just a bit strong. Ketterer pulls down the rebound. The GOAT, yes, you got the Oregon Ducks, a Big Ten battle in round 2 of the playoffs, right? The Sweet 16. What? Yeah. Twaneski watching, Braden, Kent, Chuck. Hey, everybody. There's Ramberg in the corner. Shows with the rebound. Quickly up ahead come the Middies. Corner, Maldonado, 3, got it. Michael Maldonado, a nice gooseneck on the release. You know, that was going to be a nice shot. A 1-point game here, quarter number 1. They are 8-minute quarters, Kent. And we are nearing the end of our first 8-minute period. Yeah, Wisconsin basketball, 2 18-minute halves, so you play 36 minutes, 32 in the rest of the country. Maldonado 3 is no good. Another ball coming our way, Rachel. You were supposed to be watching out for those. I had a rebound in the first one. Rachel fumbled the rebound there. Here comes Keith Daniels in the game. Maldonado will take a break for Middletown. Ramberg is out, and in is Camden Kolstad, 15 in white and 3 in purple, in for the first time today. Good defender is Chandler Shields, and ball thrown away by the Tigers. So final few seconds here of this quarter. Middies with a chance to take a first quarter lead. In comes Kenny Green in 24. Out goes Deshaun Shows. So 24 in purple in for the first time. And here is Green with it now. Green flashes in the lane. Instead it comes up top to Shields. Shields now outside. Here's Green right in front of us. 3-pointer. Came up short. And rebound. Loose ball still out there. And Middies get an extra possession, but the quarter has ended before the shot was fired. So if you're keeping stats at home, no attempted shot there. And quarter 1 has come to an end. Marshfield 17, Middletown 16. You're watching Marshfield Tigers basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brownfine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
And quarter number 2 about to be underway. Marshfield will inbound. Second quarter brought to you by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the courts, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, projects, siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors is the winning strategy for you. There's a 3 launched from Daniels. That comes up short. Offensive rebound for Arujo. And another one, Rachel. Nope, didn't come all the way to you. Shield saved you. But thanks again, everybody, for watching. Appreciate having a little bit of fun with us here in Florida. And here's Green on the 3 is good. Kenny Green, and he made a few of those in pregame warm-ups as well. Middy's got to warm up in front of us. So I put my half a coach eye on during the warm-ups, see what I can figure out. Mentioned yesterday, I mentioned it a million times, I am not a coach. Lee for 3. His 4th three-pointer here in the first half. Lee's got 12. Don't want to be a coach, never would. I respect the coaches. Not too much pressure for me, I think. See, I get to go home happy. Win or lose, I'm going to have a good day. Coaches on the loss, and even sometimes on the win, they seem grumpy. And I don't like that idea. Here's Lee. Stop. Pop. That was off to the right out of the hand. Rebound, Keith Daniels. Daniels gives off to Shields. He's fouled up top by Ramberg. Just like his dad, reaching up top, committing fouls for no reason. Granton Bulldogs great Charlie Ramberg. I can hear Coach telling Chuck right now, Chuck, what are you doing? Reaching all the way out there. What are you doing that for? There's Landers. Just a smooth operator on the basketball floor is Jeremiah. Shields in the lane, takes Ketterer to the cup, and stolen away by Ketterer. Kolstad hounded in the backcourt, and Lee will spin. Numbers for the Tigers. Hinson, 3 on the way, is just a bit too strong, and that'll roll out of bounds. It'll be Middy's basketball. 5:40 left before half, and we're going to get DJ Singletary in the game, 23 in purple. Maldonado brings it up. Back to Maldonado. He'll steer the ship. Off now to Landers. Landers had an isolation there against Hinson, passed it up. Bounce inside now to Singletary, shoots over the top of Ramberg, rebound Hinson. Good defense there from the Tigers. Kolstad hounded by Daniels. Here's Ketterer in the lane, scooping, twisting, couldn't get it to go. Singletary with the rebound. Tigers lead by 3. Chance to tie perhaps here for the Middies. Maldonado, mid-range, got it. 18-footer for Michael Maldonado. He's got 5. Lee and Hinson up top. Now Ramberg. And got it stolen away. Waited too long. Here's Landers. Landers to the rack. No good, I'll tell you. That backboard moved. No call there. We get a timeout. Tigers will take it too. You're watching Marshfield Tigers basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
Out of the Marshfield timeout. Just over 4 minutes left here in the half. Tigers lead by 1. Welcome back, everybody. KSA 2024 Holiday Tournament here at the Gaylord Palms Resort and Convention Center in Kissimmee, Florida. But we just say Orlando. Most people understand that. Here's Lee. Lee in the lane and may have took steps. And we're going to get a foul, though, instead on Landers. So they say Landers is who moved Lee off his base. Good news, bad news, folks. Bad news, largest holiday lights in central Wisconsin at the Wildwood Park and Zoo is closing soon. Good news, still time to get down there. Open through New Year's Eve. More information, go to visitmarshfield.com. See the largest lights display in, this says here central Wisconsin. I'm going to say the state. I know not in the area. Mankato, Minnesota, I know personally has a larger-than-life light display. I know the goofball over there running that thing. Here's Hinson. Hinson from the free throw line is short. Rebound to come out to Ramberg. Ramberg, though, got it poked away. Steal there by Singletary. Here comes Maldonado. Maldonado picks up the pace. Now kick out. Gets it back in the corner. He made one there earlier. This one too strong. Hinson with the rebound. Tigers hang on to a 1-point lead with just over 3 minutes left before the half. And we'll get a foul out of here 40 feet away committed by Keith Daniels. So the ones that drive coaches crazy. Ramberg will check out. In comes Ben Jordan, 3 in white, into the game for the first time today. Here's Lee. Pull up. 3 is just off the mark. Not quite as hot as he was. And on the putback, it's going to be a pair of free throws coming up for Cam Kolstad. I believe that foul was committed by Singletary, and Kolstad will head to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. Connect back in for the Tigers. Shields and Shows back in for the Middies. Kolstad on the second is good. Coach Fisher told us in the postgame yesterday he needs his team to shoot better from the free throw line. They were 12 of 18 yesterday. And Coach, he was surprised that it was that good, but he still wants better from his team. You know, Coach will ask me for stats after the game. Oftentimes I tell him, and oftentimes he's surprised. I don't know what that says, but oftentimes I think maybe it says he's not sure he believes me. My stats are unofficial, so they could be wrong. They're likely not, though. Here Shows will rise over Connect. That one bounced twice off the rim, and Jordan with the rebound. Under 3.5. 23-21. Marshfield over Middletown. Wisconsin versus Ohio here today. Ohio. That's right. Inside to Connect. He's got Maldonado on him. A mismatch there, but Connect lowers the shoulder, and Maldonado went down. And a personal foul charge to Connect. So the Middies come down trailing by 2. Here's Landers. Inside to Shows. Shows, turn, right-hander. Nice move there from Deshaun Shows. First points today for Shows. And we're knotted at 23. Just about 90 seconds left before the halftime break. Lee, kick out to Connect, and traveled. Yep, good defense there by Shows. Shows came around from the weak side and put his body in the way, and Connect didn't have a plan with it after that. Chance here for the Middies to take a lead. If they do, it'd be the first one here today. And we get a offensive foul on Deshaun Shows. That's his second. Coach Edwards heads to the scorer's table to check on the foul situation on his guys. And we'll find Shows with 2. And is going to bring a substitute in on the next dead ball. It's going to be Singletary, likely coming in for Shows, and we'll find out now. And again, I'm not a coach, but yeah, there it was. There's the substitution. As I said yesterday, I know just enough. And I know just enough that there's probably some 7th grade team out there that would call and say, hey, Zaleski, you want to coach our team? And I would say, no way. No way. Here's Lee. Lee turns the corner on Maldonado. And Maldonado will get called for his second foul. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we got free throws coming here. Yep, we do. So back to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line go the Tigers in the way of Landon Lee. He's got 12, all from outside the arc here today, following up his career-high 29 of yesterday. And Coach Chris Fisher not happy with the missed free throws. NFHS rules, there is it's just double bonus only if you want to think of it that way. There are no one-and-ones anymore nationwide. Once you get to the bonus, you shoot 2. And it's just easier to officiate, easier to keep track of. You can understand some of the reasons why almost every state in the nation has adopted the NFHS guidelines, quarters, and the free throw rules. Here's a pull-up from Landers, no good. And Kolstad with the rebound. Took a stat away from Hinson there. Brooks okay with that, team player. So under 30 to play. Tigers traditionally will hold for the last shot. Anything under a minute, and they're always going to be tempted to hang on to it. Maldonado comes all the way out on Lee. 2 fouls for Maldonado. Final 5 seconds. Tigers go to work. Hinson at the buzzer, no. And the first half comes to a close. Your first half score, Marshfield 24 and Middletown 23. Back for more after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit shedsdelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's shedsdelivered.com. Go today.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe. And the halftime finishes just like that. They give us a 4-minute halftime here at the 2024 KSA Holiday Tournament. Chuck wants you to have a microphone, right? She says no way. First half scoring goes like this. Leading all scorers, Landon Lee with 13. And on the Marshfield side, Ketterer with 5, Ramberg with 5, and Kolstad with a made free throw for 1 point. For the Middies, it is Maldonado, Landers, and Shields each with 5. Arujo with 3, Green with 3, and shows 2 points. So 24-23 as we begin the second half. 2 of 4 from the free throw line were the Tigers, and the Middies did not attempt a free throw in that first half. There you go. Rebounds, assists, steals, that's all what you keep track of at home. If you know those, you can put those in the chat. I'll pass them along. Scoring and exquisite voice control is what I'm good at. Everybody likes that. Here's a three-pointer on the way, and good for Arujo. He had a 3 in the first half, has one now in the second half, and the Middies take their first lead here today. I know I was told yesterday somebody's keeping a catalog of interesting things I say. Maybe that one gets in the catalog. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know how you qualify or what the rules are, guidelines, specifications. Hinson, 3 is short. Ramberg offensive rebound. And we'll have a foul on Jeremiah Landers. That's his second. Landers with 2, Maldonado with 2, and Shows with 2. Connect and Ramberg, the only fouling Tigers I had in the first half. Again, my stats are unofficial, but they're 99% true. Here's Lee. Hinson skips it to Ramberg. Fans in the front row here on the Marshfield side thought that pass was coming for them. Three here from Lee off the mark, and last off of Ramberg. It'll be Middies basketball. Remember the name Ben Tilburg. Ben's the Midwest land guy with Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty, your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Email Ben at pfeifers.com. So Middies off a three-pointer from Arujo with a lead here in the half. Here's Arujo again to work. He's fouled. And 2 free throws coming up for Nigiro Arujo. Now here's where that 1% of my inaccuracies could come. I didn't see the official and the fingers being held up for the number. I think it was on Hinson. That's what I put in my book. And that's why I'm 99% right, especially in a venue like this where there's no scoreboard to put the fouls on or anything like that. Arujo misses the first and hits the second. So Middies have opened up a 3-point lead. Hinson doubled, skipped over to Lee. Lee shot fake. Maldonado didn't fall for it. There's Hinson left alone, top of the key, splash for Brooks. First points today for Hinson. Comes in averaging 18. Brooks yesterday had 13 and thrown away by the Middies. Tigers inbound quick. Lee will bring it up. Hinson hit from a moment ago there. Good closeout by Landers. Landers with Hinson every step of the way. And this is going to be a foul on Landers. He grabbed the cutting Ketterer, and that's the third on Jeremiah. Inbound to connect, goes up and hits. There's a blob, baseline out of bounds. You know, you think of it, maybe that really should be bloob, baseline out of bounds, B-L-O-O-B. I don't know, it's known in the basketball world as a blob. Let's go with bloob from now on. Here's Landers, and missed on the long ball. Last off of Shows, it's going to be Tigers basketball. And we will see Keith Daniels enter for the first time here in the second half, and the 3 fouls of Jeremiah Landers will take a break. I would say 2.5 minutes. We'll see Landers back on the floor. Gonna manage the fouls, will coach Bill Edwards. Both teams at one of the Disney parks yesterday. There's a 3 from Hinson off the mark, too strong, and Maldonado with the rebound. Floater from Arujo, that come up long as well. Coach Edwards was real excited for his team to come down here, do some team bonding, go to the theme parks. He had said for some of his guys, not only the first time in Florida, the first time on an airplane, so good experience, get some good team bonding, and really give these guys memories for a lifetime. That's what it's all about. The high school experience so short, 4 years. Blink of an eye. Once you get as old as me, that 4 years, you look back and it went by in a half a second, it seems like. Lee, 3, got it to go. And rattled it down. His 5th 3-pointer today. Lee's got 16. He has found this court number 2 to be to his liking. Maldonado long 3. That just off the mark. Shows with the rebound under connect, and the putback is good. Deshaun Shows using his height down low. 45 points in essentially 6 quarters of basketball for Landon Lee. A torrid pace. Here's Hinson for 3. Long arcing shot, no good. Rebound skied for by Shields. Tigers lead by 3. 3 to play here in the third. All 3s here at the moment. Maldonado had a good first step on Lee, missed the layup. Shows rebound and ball loose on the floor. Shows will find it. Bit of helter-skelter here at the moment. Call this a scramble in basketball. Scramble won by the Middies. Corner 3 is good for Daniels. So Keith Daniels' first points today. And his points tie this one at 32. Been a good one here. 1,700 enrolled in Middletown, Ohio. 1,200 enrolled at Marshfield, Wisconsin. So enrollments Very similar and identical on the scoreboard here. A nice poke by Maldonado. Zone defense here by the Middies. Marshfield will pass around that zone. They are comfortable taking time off the clock. Not a concern here if you're the Tigers. Here's Ketterer on the skip. Is good! Joey Ketterer buries a three on the X pass, and Marshfield leads by 3. Timeout on the floor. You're watching Marshfield Tigers boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
So we come back here live to the Gaylord Palms Resort and Convention Center. Take a look at the fans here in attendance. Maybe you recognize some of them. We'll keep that camera there long enough. Sometimes what we'll see is somebody's cell phone lights up, and then they start looking for the camera. That's how that works out, but I appreciate everybody being here and watching wherever you are. When buying or selling Brock & Decker Real Estate, the team you need by your side, Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident in selling or buying. Call Sammy or Sue today at Brock & Decker and brockanddecker.com. Rural Mutual Insurance. Next time you shop insurance, call Brad Krecklau and Ian Pierce, your full-service Rural Mutual agents in Marshfield. Rural Mutual of Marshfield. All right, 35-32 on the Ketterer 3. 1:40 left in the quarter. Yeah, that's what Rachel's got. Daniels will bring it up. This low-scoring affair would seem to favor a lower-scoring team. In this case, Marshfield, the lower-scoring team between the two. Ramberg will pick up his second. And Ramberg's going to be, he's going to go just take a quick break there. May have got poked in the eye. Kolstad will come in. The officials will kind of wipe up some sweat on the floor with their shoes. You just kind of get in there and you tap it around and spread it out, and then the evaporation takes over. I mean, this is boys basketball. No Clorox wipes needed around here. You just get in there and play. And you might fall on it again. And sometimes you may even fall on it face first. And yeah, it's just what happens. It's all part of it. We'll take a shower tomorrow. Be fine. 1 minute left in the third. Here's Maldonado. Lines up the three. That one rattles in and out. Hinson with the rebound. That one went around the world and came out on Maldonado. And again, end quarter scenario. You back in Wisconsin, this is very similar. You get to do it 4 times, an end a half scenario where you can decide if you want last shot. No shot clock, so you can take up as much time as you like. And then, the old saying is, well, the defense has got to stop us if they don't like us. And the defense is not stopping Landon Lee. Not here, not there, not anywhere. Dr. Seuss. 20 seconds. Marshfield will take a lead into the fourth quarter. Inside it comes to Shows. He turns, and too strong, gets his own rebound, and Connect all in his grill, and we're going to foul on Connect, of which I believe is his second. 10 seconds before the blob comes for the Middies. Maldonado will send it in. And it comes. Shields. Spot up three is good. That's the three-pointer out of the blob. Here's Lee at the buzzer. No good. And the quarter expires with that. Marshfield leads by 2, 37-35. Fourth quarter coming up next on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
All right, here's the setup as we enter quarter number 4, 37-35, 2-point game. Winner moves to Championship Monday, where they will play for a championship here in this KSA 2024 holiday tournament. The loser will move to the consolation game. Both games on Monday are at 12:30, so win or lose, your team plays 12:30 on Monday. Winner in the championship game, loser will move to the consolation game. 2-point game as we enter the fourth quarter, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com, your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. ShedsDelivered.com. There's Ramberg, puts up an awkward shot. Rebound brought down by Landers. Coach Chris Fisher stands on the end of his bench, as far away from the action here as can be. Coach Bill Edwards at the front of his bench. And rise and shine for Chandler Shields. 3-pointer. Middies lead by 1. And near steal from Shields. Ball still loose. Lee with it. Oh, Shields had that one eyed up. He had that and the rim eyed up all at once. I was ready to call a little razzle-dazzle. Here's Lee, back it up, 3, too strong. And Maldonado with the rebound. Tigers bracket him, and ball will belong to the Tigers. Good defensive pressure there by Marshfield, right in your living room. Yep. So Lee will inbound. Another scramble there. That one won by Marshfield. Lee to inbound. In it comes to Ramberg, and he is fouled by, I think they're saying 2. If it's 2, it's important. That would be Landers' 4th. And Coach Edwards making a move to the bench. I'm going to put Landers on his 4th. I didn't see if it was a 2 or a 4, fingers held up. Again, I'm at a disadvantage here. No scoreboard to show us team or individual fouls, team fouls, any of it really. Here's Shields. Kick out to Maldonado. Maldonado spins. Outside here to Landers. Landers at the free throw line. Nice dump down to Arujo. And a timeout comes. We will take that timeout. Middies lead by 3 on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Join the Gross family of satisfied customers at Gross Buick in Marshfield. Come see their large selection of cars, trucks and SUVs on the Marshfield lot. Or find it at grossauto.com, and we'll have it delivered to Marshfield for your convenience. You'll love their people and state-of-the-art service department, where service guests get a free courtesy car. Top it all off with the Gross lifetime engine warranty on most vehicles. Gross Buick of Marshfield.
40-37 coming out of the timeout. We'll find out if that was the fourth on Landers because you would suspect Jeremiah would not be in the game after the timeout. So we'll see what happens. I know a sub was sent before that last dead ball. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take a Next Step and contact Next Step today. And there is no 2 on the floor, so that was Landers' fourth. 99% sure. So Landers with 4 on the bench. That's the scoring leader for the Middies. So a bit of a development there. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment and find the right career path for you. Middies lead by 3. Just a minute and a half or so off the fourth quarter clock. Lots of basketball left to be played here. Ramberg, baseline over Shows, couldn't get it to go, and rebound is going to be squirreled away. Marshfield's going to end up with it. I think a rebound will be credited there for Shields if you keep track of such things. Ramberg again attempts baseline on Shows and gets denied again by Shows. And we're going to get a traveling violation on Ramberg. He went up twice against Shows, and Shows showed out both times. I said lyrically exquisite, and I meant it. Here's Daniels. Now Rougeau, now over to Maldonado. The Middies getting particular on this possession. Shows steps out. Will distribute from there. Off it goes to Rougeau. Hand off to Shields. Ketterer follows. Good defensive set here by the Tigers. New play now for the Middies. Maldonado up top will start it. Coach Edwards calls it. Screen comes from Shows. Tigers work through it. Here's a Rougeau. Said the Middies now being patient on the offensive end. Looking for what's good. They lead by 3. 1/8 of a game left to play. And the Middies again will reset. Liu again works through a screen. Looked down low for Shows, wasn't there. Now Daniels. Daniels makes a move. Now Shows. Shows gets blocked by Ramberg. So Ramberg pays him one back. There's Hinson now. Tigers trail by 3, under 4 left in the game. Lost his dribble, did Brooks. Lee now, and lost it in the lane. Coming away with it here is Maldonado. Quickly down the floor come the Middies. Now Maldonado will pull it out, and we'll get a foul on the Tigers. Foul's going to come on Hinson, his second. Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Check out current promotions. Get great deals on Milwaukee tools today. From the people you depend on, Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. So Middies will inbound in front of their own bench. Will quickly get, Tigers wanted to get Jordan in the game before the inbound, did not. Landers back in though for the Middies, so he plays with 4 fouls. Kicks it back out to Shields. Maldonado outside. 3 on the way from Daniels off the front of the rim. And Kolstad with the rebound. Ketterer hands off to Kolstad, gets it back. Now here's Lee in the lane. And off the backboard and good. Landon Lee was undecided the whole way. Pass, shoot, score. And we've got a 1-point game. Timeout on the floor. You're watching Marshfield Tigers basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you'd expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Again, we take a look at some of the folks here watching today's game in person. Joining us here in the Sunshine State, the land of a million oranges, in Florida. That's right. We saw, I think, the world's largest orange on the way here today. BBD Sports Shop, your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 Central Wisconsin locations, Cadott and Abbotsford, or online at bigbeardown.com. 40-39, 2:56 left on the fourth quarter clock. After the Lee made basket, Tigers timeout. $20 points today for Landon Lee, backing up his career high yesterday of 29. Landers inbound up ahead to Daniels, and Maldonado will gladly bring this ball up the floor, set the offense in motion for Middletown. Tigers defense has had these middies needing to change the play a couple times the last few possessions, and Landers on his way is fouled, and 2 free throws coming up for Jeremiah Landers. Our officials answering a question from the peanut gallery on what the foul was. That is exceptional service. That's what we'll say. Because you are not required to. Landers has not scored in the second half until now. He's got 6. Most officials, and rightly so, would just ignore those comments, whatever they are. Maybe unless it's a compliment. Then you turn around and say, hey, thanks. Second free throw from Landers. It rolls in. So Middies lead again by 3, 2.5 to play. Lee with Maldonado looking over him. Hinson. Back to Lee. Long 3 from Landon is good. His 6th three-pointer today, and we are tied at 42. 23 on the day for Landon Lee. And a foul on Lee. On the reach. $52 points through almost 2 games. Still under just about 2 minutes to play. But 52 for Landon Lee here in Florida. He may transfer and not come back home on Monday night. I don't know what the eligibility rules are when you do that in Florida, but boy, at this point. So we get a towel now to wipe up the sweat. Okay, so sometimes there's too much just for the shoe to kind of spread and rub around. A crowd has gathered here as they see a tie game with under 2 to play. There is the next game, but everybody is watching this one. And backcourt violation. This will be Tigers basketball as the Tigers harassed on the inbound. .157 exactly to play in regulation. Again, we nearly had an overtime game, the girls' game that preceded this one. I believe we had a 33-31 finish. Team from Alabama won. That's all I know about it. Ketterer will retrieve 70 feet away. And hounded. Foul be picked up by Keith Daniels. So I've got Daniels for 2. Tigers get it in. Ketterer had an open lane for a moment. Here's Hinson, floater, right hand, short, and ball popped out of there by Landers. Here come the middies. Coach Fisher tells his guys to D up. Both teams need to D up a couple last times here, and what? We're going to get a foul on Ramberg, and this will send Landers back to the free throw line where he was 2 of 2 just a moment or two ago. Landers headed in deep, pump faked, draws the foul. Critical free throws here with 1:16 left. Anything under 4 is, you got to make the free throws. I mean, you got to make all of them, right? But under 4 for sure. Landers comes up empty on the first. Takes a walk away and a deep breath, wipes his hands on his shorts. And that one rims in and out. We stay tied at 42. How much time can the Tigers bleed off here at the end of regulation? Ramberg is swarmed. Tigers will call the timeout. We will take a timeout. Jeremiah Landers hoped that timeout didn't come. He was hoping for a steal. Ball hawk-minded Jeremiah Landers. You're watching Marshfield Tigers boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Drama Llamas alert. 1:02 to play. And the music to prove it. Yeah, tie game. Again, winner goes to Monday's championship game. Loser heads to the consolation games. Both games Monday tip 12:30 here in the Eastern time zone. So no matter what, your team's playing at 12:30 on Monday. Ohio, Middletown in the Eastern time zone. Marshfield, Wisconsin, Central time zone. But 12:30 Eastern on Monday. Somebody's going to have a chance to play for a championship, and we've got a minute 2 to figure that out. Tigers will inbound. Here we go. Lee to trigger. Into Kolstad. Hinson will bring it across the timeline. Under a minute left. Kolstad. Shields on him. There's Hinson. He'll need to move, avoid a 5-second call. Ketterer. Tigers again keep this 38 feet from the basket. As they work clock with no shot clock here. Hinson now over to Lee. Maldonado on him. Again, middies all the way out on these Tigers ball handlers. Hinson with it. 15 seconds and it's stolen away. Here's Landers in the middies. And a foul is going to be called on Hinson, and that will send Araujo to the free throw line. Clock stopped with 13 seconds. Middies had a great defensive set there and have lined themselves a chance to win this one from the free throw line. Araujo 1 of 2 here in the game from the line. And hits on the first, and the tie is broken. 1 point lead and make it 2. And we've got a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. More basketball after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com. ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com. And we take a look at the middies, and Niger Arujo in there somewhere just canned a pair of useful free throws. 2 for 2 on that last trip, 3 of 4 in this second half, and has his middies out to a 2-point lead. 13 seconds to play. Marshfield will inbound. Will need to go the full length. No NBA timeout here where you get the ball at half court. So 84 feet for the Tigers. Still with a chance here with the ball. The middies have played really good defense, really all game, but I think especially in the second half. The defensive effort has been quite good. And I suppose you could say for both teams, but you give the nod to the middies. They've got the 2-point lead, and they pick up full court pressure. The foul's going to be committed by Arujo, but not in the bonus yet of the Tigers. So that took a second off the clock. So now 12 seconds for Marshfield. In it comes to Hinson. Under 10. Hinson just heaves, and ball is going to go out of bounds and belong to the middies. Hinson thought he got fouled. 5 seconds to play. Middies will inbound here on this near side of the floor. Tigers need a foul or a steal with 5 seconds. In it comes, Hinson with the foul, and that'll send Jeremiah Landers to the free throw line. He is 2 of 4. He did miss his last 2, but with 3 seconds to play, Landers with a pair of free throws can put this one in the books. With 1 or none, Tigers still in a tough spot with just the 3 seconds left, but there's the first. So Tigers could do no better than tie at the moment. Both coaches lining things up here. Landers with a chance to end it here. And does. Marshfield will call a timeout. We'll keep it here. As they say, everything's academic from this point forward. 3 seconds left, a 4-point lead for Middletown, and it'll be the Middletown Middies moving to Monday's championship game. Again, tip time, 12:30 Eastern time. And the Marshfield Tigers will move to Monday's consolation game, also at 12:30 Eastern time. And coming up at, or just after final buzzer, our Nasonville Dairy postgame show, I will be courtside with Marshfield Tigers head coach Chris Fisher. We'll find out what he learned from this. You know, coaches will practice. They'll dedicate some practice time during the week to end game scenarios. You know, they'll put a minute, 45 seconds, whatever it is on the clock, and go through those end game scenarios. Well, we had one here, and the middies were able to execute it. And Marshfield will now look at the film of this one as more learning, and then back to practice. They're hoping to get a shoot around somewhere on Sunday, and maybe even talk about this end game scenario as soon as tomorrow. I know more theme parks coming up though, so you mix in some business and pleasure in Central Florida. But that'll be our talk with Coach Chris Fisher. Talk about that end game scenario, and then plans for the weekend until Monday's game. So stay tuned for that. All coming up in our Nasonville Dairy postgame show, as Hinson will fire up a three-pointer that off the backboard, and the middies will pick up the win here today. They will head to Monday's championship game, and good luck to Middletown. We will we'll be with the Marshfield Tigers on a live broadcast on Monday. So we'll say good luck. It was great meeting you all. Coach Bill Edwards and his team, best of luck on Monday and for the rest of the season. Time now for Nasonville Dairy, and back with Coach Chris Fisher right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Okay, here are our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy fresh cheese curds made daily. Get them at nasonvilledairy.com. Here with Marshfield Tigers head basketball coach Chris Fisher. I know you dedicate time each week to endgame scenarios, and those are learning opportunities. You had one here in the flesh. Just talk about the opportunity to learn more about an endgame scenario like you did today.
It's a game we got to win. or at least not lose in regulation. When you have the ball with a little over a minute to go in a tie game, it's really difficult, and we talked about last shot, not last shot in that scenario, especially when you play a really aggressive, attacking defensive team that likes to trap, that likes to switch screens. You kind of open yourself up for what exactly happened, which is a potential turnover. We were trying to use that to our advantage, knowing they would probably trap us and get a back cut. We didn't. It wasn't there for us. Live ball turnovers just kill you, and unfortunately ours came at a poor time.
Let's talk about Lee a little bit more. He's had 52 points now in 2 games. He's quite a tear he's on. What's made him so successful here this weekend?
Well, number one is Landon. Landon's a really good basketball player. His confidence is growing with every game. Very crafty and very skilled with the ball. He can create his own shot as well as anybody I've ever coached. Obviously, they were keying on him and on Brooks, as they should. You know, they're 2 really good guards. I'm proud of Landon and how he's playing. I'm proud of all of our guys. I never have to coach effort with this team, which is great. It's really a true blessing to coach these guys. Energy and effort was there, and the execution was not today.
2.5 days of team bonding. You got some more time today, and then an off day tomorrow. Just tell us about that part of the experience again, and what that means for your guys to come and learn about each other.
It's big. We always talk about how situations like this, off the court stuff matters. Our decision making matters. The time that we spend together matters. All of that stuff can contribute to on-court performance. I know our guys are ultra competitive. That's why I love coaching this group. So they're going to be down for a little while yet, but at some point today, I hope they can find some peace and then find some enjoyment with the rest of the day today.
Mickey Mouse can help with that.
That's right.
Oftentimes,
Yeah.
right? Coach, great talking to you again. Tip-off 12:30 Florida time on Monday.
Thanks, Jason.
We'll see you then. You got it. All right, we'll take that. We'll let Coach get on his way here. As again, you're welcome, Coach. Final score here today: 46-42. 2 key free throws from Jeremiah Landers in those closing seconds to put this one to bed for the Middletown Middies. Again, it'll be Marshfield here with us Monday at 12:30 Florida time. We'll see you then.